Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nik Amrish L24A0738 bin Nik Nur Azam. I come from Kota Baru, Kelantan. I studied in UMK Bachok. When I analyzed the artifacts and environment of my room and workplace, I realized that each item holds a special meaning. This non-verbal element silently express who I am and what matters to me. For example, in my personal space, I have a setup of a desk with a laptop, a notebook, and a water bottle in my living room. So for me to study peacefully, I need a silent place in order for me to focus on my work and my assignments. I need a comfortable spot for me to feel safe in my own spot in order to do my assignments. Next, in this artifact shows that I'm a type of student who valued peace, focus, and a personal connection with what I'm doing. A setup of a desk shows that I like to organize things in my own place. I like to organize and feel like I have my own spot to study. A safe spot for me to study. This setup also makes me feel comfortable while studying. It also gives me an inspiration around while working on my work or my assignments. Next, if all my artifacts mentioned disappeared, I would have lost the feeling of secure, and my place will look empty and unorganized. This also would definitely affect my focus on my study. Also, the place would feel more like a random place to sit. It would have feel like a simple place to sit. For the questions, for the questions number 2, for the answers for part 2, everybody has their own past regrets in their life. For example, in my situation, I really wish that one time I really listened to my parents' advice for me to go focus on my study, focus on my foundation, make the best for my foundation so that I can get a good CGPA result. But unfortunately, I did wasted 11 months of my life, of my study journey, not focusing on my study. I was too enjoying life. I was too enjoying Kuala Lumpur, and I forgot about my study. I over-enjoyed my time when I was doing foundation in management back in 2022, which is 3 years ago. After that, I learned to not waste any more time, and I actually felt regret to not complying to my parents' instructions. It is very important for us to listen to our parents and listen to others' advice when it comes to the perspective of study, because sometimes we don't know what's the best for us, and sometimes people know what's the best for us. That is all for me. Assalamualaikum.